Hello, welcome to this evening's reading. We are in a beautiful spot. It is not quite sunset, we've got a little while yet, but I just thought you might like a nice evening with the sunshine. There's the sun breaking through the trees there. I know I've moved the camera and I'm not going to be able to get it back in position, so you might not be able to actually see the cards or me during this, but that's okay. It's fine. I bet I put it like that. So sorry for faffing with the camera, but hopefully this light will bring some sun power energy into your day. So let's get into your reading, shall we, and see what we've got for you today. So let's pick one of these cards first of all, just see what energy you're in. Now there are jackdaws just going mental behind me, so if that's what you can hear, that will be jackdaws. We have loyal. So this could be something to do with trust in this reading. Maybe trusting yourself, maybe trusting of another, maybe a bit of both. Let's see what runes we have. We have Yara. It's been a popular one today. So Yara is about cycles of natural growth. This is a very slow moving energy. Yara basically means year, so it's kind of like the work that you've done over the past year that may be affecting you right now. And Lagos, kind of have earth and water energy coming through there. And Fehu, this has been riding a lot lately, so this is a really fortunate time at the moment. So for many of you, this could be a time where you're feeling a loyalty to yourself, a loyalty to your cycles of growth, finding that power within you to know what it is that you want and how you're going to achieve that, but through slow progress, not through, intense work. So it's kind of like, taking the lessons, learning from the lessons, integrating the lessons and being able to move forward and through them. I feel like some of you have actually recognized some lessons you thought you'd learned from the past, or things that had maybe happened in the past you thought you'd moved through, but have come back around this time, been illuminated by this full moon to make you feel like, actually, I don't think I am done with that. I think there's more for me to work on that. And there may have been a lot of release around this time. Lagos is an energy of water, of flow. It can also represent fear as well. So I feel like there's an element of maybe a fear of releasing emotion around this, a fear of allowing that emotion, but it's that loyalty again, of being loyal to yourself. Now this is number 7 as well on here, which is chariot energy, which is quite a fast moving energy. It's an energy of victory and action. So being loyal to yourself. Also notice there's a peacock on there, so peacocks might be significant to you. They can be about protection, so maybe you've been protecting yourself for some time now, but actually that protection has turned into creating a bit of a barrier for you, and you need to move forward from that, move through that. We have Fehu is the energy of like what you're actually moving into. So the work you've been doing, well done you, because you're breaking through illusions. You are allowing yourself to move slowly through those cycles, but you're integrating the lessons, you're learning from them, and you've recognized those parts of you that you really needed to do that. So let's get into the tarot and see what we have coming through for you on here. So your current situation at this time, what do we have? I hope you like that sun coming through like this. I hope it's not annoying anybody. Yeah, so I feel like maybe you don't feel you have been loyal to yourself. I feel maybe you feel like you've cheated yourself somehow, which is creating a little bit of upset, or you're feeling like you're in like a lack kind of mentality at the moment. But you are making plans. You are making plans right now to change that, to move forward. Now this could be in terms of like maybe making plans to change what you're doing career-wise with your work, but you've decided that you want to do things for you and do the right thing for you. Be loyal to yourself. Do the things that feel good and right. And talking about the chariot, there it is on the bottom, okay? You're feeling quite like ready to take action now. I feel like things have been progressing quite slowly for you previously. You've had to take time over this, but now you feel like you're making a breakthrough. You're learning those lessons, integrating them. See what your challenge is right now. quite quiet around here at the moment. There isn't anybody around, but if there is anybody that turns up, well, whatever. Your challenge at the moment is about stability and being able to celebrate. I feel like maybe there are events coming up in your life that you would like to celebrate with, but there's some kind of fear around this. Like you feel that you want to celebrate things, you want to do things, you want some joy here, but you're finding it a struggle to actually create that or feel like you've reached that. It's almost like something keeps blocking that energy. Something keeps making you feel like you're lacking that. But there's been a change here, a real sudden change. It's almost like you've had an epiphany or a wake up, or something has just sort of, you know, maybe created some chaos here and really shook things up for you. And that shake up has kind of created you to feel different. Now that lightning on there, this reminds me, the moon at the moment, I know many people call this a strawberry moon, but I follow a system, Celtic system, which we call this a lightning moon. And that lightning strike is almost like a light of inspiration that kind of brings that inspired action in. So what is your focus right now? Talking about inspired action, we have the Knight of Wands. This is all about enthusiasm and inspiration and following the beat of your own drum. You know, going in the direction that feels right for you. I'm getting a name. I've saw that black horse on there, and it's made me think of like a pub called the Black Horse or something like that. That might be significant. There's something about a pub here that might be significant to you, that's given you some kind of memory or thought. Maybe that's somewhere that you've been recently. Okay, so what is this inspired thought of action then that you need to focus on? What is that around? And something about whales as well. Now I'm getting whales as in, that first made me think of like the animal, the whales, but then it instantly made me think of the country Wales. So maybe you are going there or planning a trip there soon. Yeah, you're definitely realising here some areas where you've maybe been lying to yourself a little bit, or not really seeing clearly what you need to do for you. And this, now you're breaking those chains and realising, actually, I need to be true to myself. I need to stop lying to myself. I can't ignore these signs anymore. And this is about that loyalty, okay? Be loyal to yourself, be true to yourself. Recognise where you are maybe being tempted by something that doesn't really serve you anymore, that you know isn't good for you, that is creating that sort of feeling of lack, that feeling of being left out in the cold. Not being true to yourself is like, you know, that's kind of like a poverty mindset that you aren't in anymore. You're not doing that to yourself anymore, any longer. So, is there anything right now for you to leave behind? What is it that you need to leave behind at this time? Let's have a look. There's a bit of incompletion. There's things that you feel haven't been completed here, or that you're doubtful that you can complete. It's almost like a feeling of, you know, all is lost and needs not being met. So it's kind of leaving that behind. There is still hope here. Even though you feel like the hope has gone, there is still a chance and some hope. You manifested something here and you almost feel like that it didn't quite work out, or it didn't go to plan. But there's actually still an opportunity for this to go right in your favour. Right now you're going through a transition, so it might not feel like that. It might feel like you're kind of being left out on a raft and not really knowing which way to go. There's a massive bumblebee there right by me. But just know you are actually sailing towards calmer waters. It just might not feel like it right now, but you have to stay focused, stay loyal to your path, to where you want to be. So what is the future of this? What is the future of this right now? The Queen of Pentacles. You're going through a healing process right now, and there is a very healing energy, very nurturing energy around you. Now this might actually be symbolic of a female in your life. It could be a mother figure, a sister or some other significant female in your life that you may be spending time with, or that you're feeling quite nurtured by. Okay, and this is an energy of somebody that's feeling like they've got everything sorted, they've got everything together. There's a lot to do. I mean, it's like I'm out in nature right now, but there's a lot to do with you being out in the natural world and feeling abundant from that. Okay, what did we have? Feihu. It's almost like you're realizing actually the things that you thought brought you joy, comfort, made you feel happy, don't. The things that actually make you feel happy and comfortable is things like this, just the natural world, living simply, you know, simple things, simple but very abundant things. You're starting to recognize and realize that in your life, and you're moving more towards that. And that's bringing an energy of this 10 of Pentacles, which is a very long-term, stable kind of energy. I feel like this could be a stable relationship, and for some of you it could be about your workplace as well. So it's almost like you found something very stable, and you found a path within your lifestyle, even if you haven't been able to change what job you're doing or change whatever lifestyle you're in. You found a way to connect with nature, you found a way to connect with what makes you feel like yourself, like a natural person. Okay, so what is your advice right now? I'm going to put those back because that's too many. So what's the advice we've got for you at this time? I keep seeing the Lovers come out. What is your advice? That Six of Swords again. So your advice is to just stay on track. Okay, keep being loyal to yourself, keep doing all the things that are in line with who you feel you are, with that version of yourself that you resonate with. You know, you're going through this real transition at the moment, and you may have had to have let go of some things to make this journey. It's almost like you've had to drop off some baggage to enable this journey to be more smooth. Okay, but you trust, I feel, you know that the direction you're going in, even if other people don't support it or they don't understand it, you know it's the right direction for you. King of Pentacles on the bottom there as well. So we now have the Queen and the King of Pentacles. I'm going to put them together. You know, this is something you're coming into that I feel is making you feel quite stable. You've got the Eight of Cups on the bottom there as well. So this could be something that maybe you previously walked away from or wasn't ready for, but now you're kind of feeling like you are, you know, and this is part of that, being loyal to yourself. I can see somebody with a crystal. It's a little bit like this one actually, but it could be an orange crystal, like a citrine or something like that. And I keep seeing somebody holding this crystal and really meditating with it or focusing on it, thinking about it, asking for guidance, asking for answers. Okay. So what about your environment right now? Yeah, you're still in a space though, there's a little bit of doubt there, holding yourself back. Maybe this is a fear of rejection, maybe this is a fear of things not going right. You feel restricted in some kind of way. But know that this restriction is through your own restriction, okay? So if things don't feel like maybe they're going your way, there's always another way round. There's always another way you could go. You know, the Eight of Swords traditionally is like a person stood in the middle with swords around them, blindfold on. But she could get out of it, you know, she's not bound up so she can't take the blindfold off. So it's almost like the illusion of things being in the way is more it than actually things stopping you from moving forward. So there's also this energy of, I feel like there's somebody that wants to bring a romantic gesture in. This is an energy of, you know, somebody bringing a love offer in. So this could be you bringing an offer to somebody else, or it could be somebody bringing an offer to you, however that resonates with you. It's interesting because we've got that black horse on the Knight of Wands, and we've got the white horse on the Knight of Cups, and we've got that balance of the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a lot of balance in this, and that kind of relates to what we've just been, well, what we're going through right now, which is the full moon, which is, you know, the the goddess, the feminine, and you know, the sun is at its highest point, which is the masculine. So it's almost like everything's aligning, the feminine and the masculine together. So I do feel that there are a lot of counterparts now coming together, a lot of divine feminine, divine masculine coming together, bringing those energies together. So you may be hearing from somebody that you felt that connection with, or you know, somebody's radiating towards you because of this connection. So if you feel quite drawn to somebody at the moment, that might be what it is. Or if you feel somebody's very drawn to you at the moment, that might be what it is. So if you do get any offers at the moment, don't discount them. Maybe check them out and see what it is. So what are your hopes and fears at this time? Okay, it's come out again. So hopes and fears is about this going well, I feel. Maybe that this is going to be accepted, or maybe that this is going to come out. It's almost perhaps you feeling like there's an energy of somebody bringing a love offer towards you. Maybe you want that. It's like an energy of feeling like you want some love right now. You want some love. Okay, so what is the outcome? What is your outcome right now? Ooh, judgment. Okay, so things from the past, what we said on here, where I feel perhaps you felt a little bit like you took a wrong turn, or you've been in like a bit of a lack mentality, just feeling a little bit lacking and poor in certain aspects. But now you've recognised some things, you've been working through them and you've integrated them finally, and now you've been awakened. You are enlightened to the path forward. A lot has been revealed to you over the recent days, I feel, especially since the 20th of this month, which was only a couple of days ago. So like the 20th of June I'm talking about, although this reading is timeless, so however that resonates, it may be the 20th of the month that you are in watching this video. It's awakened your soul. It's allowing you to be guided by your soul needs rather than your ego needs at this time. And I feel like that's what you've been collapsing, is a lot of what you felt your ego was guiding you towards. You've actually found that isn't really making me feel safe anymore. It's just making me feel stuck in a pattern, and you are breaking that pattern. That's what that devil energy was talking about, is you kind of recognizing what patterns and things are holding you stuck. Okay, is there anything more we can tell you on this? What have you been awakened to? What has been revealed to you? What has been revealed to you at this time? The Lovers again, it keeps coming out. So we've got, what's been revealed to you is a want to collaborate here, work as a team. I feel like maybe you feel you've been missing out on something and you want to get it back. You want to feel like you're connected to something, like something's committed. Oh, got that Lovers again. It's almost like you're making a choice, basically. You're making a choice, and I feel like your choice that you're making is to do with love. It's to do with something that feels very good, very happy. Maybe something that you perhaps feel was a missed opportunity in the past. That's what I'm feeling from that, especially with the world in reverse there in your what to let go of. So anything else? Justice. Truth, integrity. You're aligning yourself with a lot of truth and integrity in your life at this time. You're really starting to recognize what is balance for me, what suits me. And I feel like for many years you maybe have hidden your truth from yourself, you've lied to yourself. I mean, now you're kind of recognizing, I can't do that anymore. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to be really truthful now. I'm going to be honest and align myself with what feels right for me. And that is where you are right now. So if this reading resonates with you and you would like to look at this further, my details are down in the description box. We can book you in for a personalised reading. I also offer 1 to 2 question readings as well. They're £10 each, and you can just get those answered within a couple of hours generally. And if you could, please do like and subscribe to my channel, like the videos, put a little emoji or something in the comments so that I know how this found you, and I hope you like where we've done this reading today. I hope you've enjoyed the sunshine. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening wherever you are. And I just want to say thanks again to my returning subscribers and those that watch these videos. I do really appreciate you. But please do interact, you know, leave some comments, like the posts as well, so I know when you were watching them that you're liking them. Okay, have a blessed evening.